Hello, everybody. Seymour Lake Park is where we are. It's another senior softball. They are going to be playing a doubleheader out here today. We only covered the first game. That actually changes it to 7 innings for each contest. And again, they are taking on from the Lake Orion area, Douglas Water Depot. Your Oxford team, obviously sponsored here by Health Quest and, of course, 24th Street Tavern. They'll be on with it shortly. Again, Dan Weiss on cameras and all the other details. I'll be bringing it to you broadcast-wise. You're watching Oxford Senior Softball right here on OCTV. Back with you at Seymour Lake Park, of course. Good to have you with us, Senior Softball. Douglas Water Depot in town today from Lake Orion. Oxford's taking them on, and our first pitch from the big guy, Erkey. He drops in for a strike. Batting number 1 in the 1 slot would be number 4, Bill, which I don't have his last name, but they're all first names of those guys. Bill, I get a lot of those every month. Bill makes it up to first base, second in the lineup here for batting for your Water Depot. Number 14, Dennis. Or Denny, I guess. That's what they're calling him. Erkey drops a strike on him right off the bat. Big guy's playing without the hat today. This is a good sign. Gets him with a ball, 1-1. Behind the dish, helping out, keeping everything legal, would be Matt Spring. He's been here before. We had him on at one of our last games. Big shot out, and that'll go high up. It'll drop, it'll boom. And they'll get a runner on first and second. Already, third batter in the lineup here. Number 3, I want to say it says Mark. Big shot out to center field, and that's going to send them around. They are going to send him home, and we got a fast runner coming around. They're going down for 2. He might be held up at 3 here. 2-0 right now in the first on a big shot out to center field. And, again, that's 2-0. The 5 rule does still come into play. Just a reminder in case you watch senior ball that if at any time in any inning 5 runs are scored, the inning just goes to the next part of the inning, just to keep everything, within range of itself. Big shot out to center. Another one, big bomb out there. Will send another runner in. This may send the guy all the way over to 2. Right now, 3-0. So 2 more runs will bring Oxford to bat. Again, they call that the 5 rule. Today they're playing a doubleheader. There'll be 7 innings each game. We'll only be covering the 1. Number 11 batting right now. This is John. And that gets sent out to center. This is going to probably bring to 4, where they're sending him home for 4. One more score, it will bring Oxford into bat. Seventh batter in the lineup, number 10, Charlie's coming up. Or I believe it was number 7. Bopey for Bill. Bopey's a runner for Bill. This is Bob here, number 7. He shoots it up to second base. It gets by your second baseman. That'll put a runner on first and second. 3-0, or is that 3? Yeah, it is 3, right? Three to nothing. Two more will score and will bring Oxford in. Big shot to second base. It gets by second base. This could load him up, and it does load the base. Oh, no, they're sending him home. All the way home he goes. 4-0 right now. Or that is 5. 5-0. Okay, I lost track. 5-0. That brings him in for Oxford chance to go. The bottom of the first inning of play. Oxford's got a little work to do. We're back in a moment.
Hey, this is Taco, number 88 for the Oxford 24th Street Cafe and Health Quest. And you're watching Oxford Softball on OCTV.
Okay, back with you on Oxford Community Television. A very powerful early first for the Douglas Water Depot. They roll with 5. The 5-5 roll played in on that one. We're at the bottom of the first inning of play right now. Oxford's going to get a chance to see what they can throw up on the score. Batting in the first slot. First slot, Max Defoe, better known as Oppo. Oppo will be up on deck. Quiet Storm himself, Mark Emerson. They got a little bit of work to do as the Water Depot dropped a little storm on them at 5-0. Now, this used to be another team, but I guess they switched over to, I want to say they were the Lakers at one time. Big shot out from Oppo. It will go foul, but it still hit. Number 39 is your pitcher today for the Depot. That would be Les on the hill. Pop up around, and that will go foul, and that will make it to the path. That'll be 2 strikes on the batter. 1-2 on the batter on the count. Shot out to the, mid, and that'll be the first out. Not quite sure where he shot that. It was in the middle there. The guy was there. He picked it up, rifled it over to one. I want to say shortstop, but I think he was playing first and a half. Big shot out to center field from Emerson. That'll get fielded for out number 2. Coming up, your third batter in the lineup. Number 29 himself. That would be Dave Cunningham. We like to call him the silent assassin. Two outs right now, and The Depot leads it by 5. And a strike. Big shot out from Cunningham. That'll go center, and that'll be fielded. That'll be an easy 1-2-3. Top of the order, we bring it to 2. Top of the second inning of play. The score right now, the Depot holds a 5-run advantage. 5-0. We're back in a moment. Stay there.
Breathe. Love what you do and you've already won, my parents used to say. My parents whose smiles were my first finish line, who championed respect, whose resilience built mine. Even more than I wanted a gold medal, I wanted a heart of gold, like the mentors who were my balance beams, refusing to let me down, and the coaches who spoke out to anything out of bounds, heroes who never stood on podiums, but stood up for me. Every shot I made, give the assist to those who since my youth were referees, ready to blow the whistle and end abuse.
And we bring you back to the first part of the second inning of play. The Depot leads it by 5-0 right now. Great to have you along with us. Hope you guys are doing well. Coming up to bat, number 17, of course, and that would be Don. Is that Don, I believe? Ball on Don, number 17. Powerful first inning of play for the Depot. Gets him for a ball again. The big guy, Erke, holding it down up on the hill. Big shot out to left field. It will drop, and that'll bring a first base. Coming to bat for the Depot would be number 9, Kenny. Ooh, shot out to the pitcher and got stopped by the screen. Now, they consider that a strike or a ball? Dead ball foul on that one. No, nothing. He beamed it right to the dang screen. It was crazy. Gets him for a strike on that one, though. Matt Spring holding down court behind the dish, trying to keep everything legal. Big shot out to left field. There you go. We got it fielded. Now it'll be out. Hold the man up on first. Number 25 should be on deck or ready to bat. Number 25, his name is Ron. Strike on Ron right off the bat. Big shot out to center, and that'll drop down. That'll get a guy to second to hold him up there. Hold him on 2, 1 and 2. Coming to bat, number 1, Dave. They're almost at the bottom, or they are at the bottom part of their batting order. They'll hit it. He is almost the last batter there. Number 1, Dave. Man on first and second. Your Water Depot owns the game right now at 5-0. Big shot out to center field, and that'll drop. That will hold everybody up, and bases loaded once again. Les coming in to maybe play cleanup man number 39 for the Douglas Water Depot. Bases loaded. This could put the hurt on Oxford if he scores on this one. That gets fielded. Everybody holds up on base. 2 out right now. Bases loaded. Erkey's got himself a little jam going right now. Erkey's going to try to get out of this one without any damage. Number 23 batting, the bottom of the order, Aaron. And he gets a ball. Aaron, chance to play cleanup here. He shots one over to that'll get a run in, and that'll wrap up the first part of the second. We'll be back. Oxford picks it up next with their chance in the second inning. Back with you on Oxford Community Television. Ricky got out of a jam on that one there. No score there, 5-0 right now. Oxford needs to get on the board. Again, we are in the bottom part of the second inning of play right here at the Seymour Lake Park. And a doubleheader day. We do cover the first game at 7 innings in the doubleheaders. And, again, we hope you are having a great time watching. If you ever want to catch these games on as a fan in the stands, they're usually played either on Mondays or even Wednesday mornings. Feel free to come on out and enjoy some softball. Maybe pack yourself a lunch. Seven and seven. 7-7. We got somebody here. What's your name? Donna? Donna's here. She's watching the game, enjoying it, I hope. Yeah. Do you have somebody playing, Donna? I do. Oh. Oh, the big guy. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Donna's here. She's got she's fan based to both of them. Big shot out there to left field on a grounder, and that came from the Godfather himself. Now, we had a different nickname for Chavez, but we used to call him Senor Chavez, Senior SWAT. But his nickname, Chaos. Chaos ready to do some damage here. Ball on Chaos. Man, a runner up there on first. Get a chance for Oxford to see what they can do against this team. Big shot out to left field. It'll drop. That'll get a man over to first and second. Chaos will hold up. At the bat right now, Gary Terenzi, better known as Smiley. Smiley ready to pop one out there and see what he can do offensively. Ball on the batter. Not a bad day considering we had 95 to 100 on Monday, and now it's a nice cool, I'll say a cool 79 maybe. Just hoping they can get both games in before the liquid sunshine drops. 3 balls on the batter, I do believe. This could send him up to base and put him in a bases loaded. And that'll send him up to base. That'll load up to bases and a chance for Oxford to answer the first inning. Coming to bat. We call him Stoop. Sam A. He's ready to pop one out of here. Sam said he's going to be heading back to Sicily next month. And he said the food is just fabulous. So if you get a chance, head on over to Sicily. Me, I'm going to have to stay in Oxford. Ooh, 2 strikes right off the bat. Surprised him up on that. He knew he had damage to control there. Base is loaded. A chance for Oxford to go up on the board here. Ball 1, 1-2. Pitcher's pretty solid for that depot. Big shot from Sam. Will it get caught? It will drop. That'll send people around, and they will get 1 in right now, and they'll hold the bases loaded. 5-1 now. Oxford goes up on the board. Coming to bat, Taco. You know him. Taco said he had to change it up. He was rolling in a slump, and he had to do something differently. Big pop up, and that'll go out of play. Almost went to the camera. Yeah. Big shot by Taco. That'll go past your shortstop. That'll get a run in. That'll get another one in, and that'll be 5-3 now, a little more respectable. Bat on first and second. Coming to bat. Rick Krause on the batting right now. We don't have a nickname. I don't think we have a nickname for him. Krause the House, we'll call him. What is it? The Mooser? Oh, the Krause is the Rooster? Okay, I guess Krause is the Rooster, number 25. They all got nicknames. Big shot out to left. Will it stay fair? It does. Nobody out, and bases loaded. Five to 3 right now. Terry Brow coming up. Better known as, they didn't really change his name too much. Bro. Bro gets a strike. 5 to 3 though, looking good and a bases loaded situation. Big shot through the shortstop. That'll go. That'll score another run. Hold them up. That'll be 5 to 4 right now. Coming to bat. Kurt Kowalski. The Koala Bear going to try to pop one out. This should actually, the ending run would be on third. That would put him at 5. Strike on Kowalski. One and one. Two and one. All they have to do is if they walk one in, that'll be a tie score of 5. Shot out to the shortstop. He'll rifle it over for a out, and that'll bring a run in. That should be 5.
All right. Go out there.
What's the score right now, guys? Oh, I thought it ended at 5. Yeah, 5 per inning. Rick. It's
It is 5 to 5.
okay. I thought it stopped at 5.
Behind, you can go ahead what you're behind.
Oh. And that answered that question there. So they. Did someone score there? Okay, so they can go ahead if you're behind. That's why it didn't end. Now, normally, if it was a regular inning, it'd be 5. At the end of 5, you'd wrap it up. So right now, it's a tie game, 5-5. Urke at the bat. Urke goes by True Story. Oh, a bobble that'll send a runner in for 6. Six to 5 right now. Then 2 down, 6-5. Oxford's leading this one. Back to bat again, the Godfather himself, who got some things going early on. Oxford leading it by 1 right now. Oh, yeah. One of the Water Depot players having a little trouble out there. Might have hurt his finger. So he's trying to get acclimated back in. Godfather up. Strike on the Godfather. One and one. Big shot out to center field. That will drop, and that'll bring another runner in. That should be 7, 8. This might be, they're going to hold him up on 3. Not quite sure where our score is. I do believe it's 9-5. What's the score, guy? Nine to 5, a shot out to first base. This will be 10-5, and even 5 there, and we got a runner on 1. 2 out, and Oxford is kind of taking command on this one. Ten to 5 right now. They took 5 away in the second. 2 out right now, and again, the Douglas Water Depot finding themselves in a little bit of a challenge here. Emerson batting again, and this is Quiet Storm. Drops it down to center. They're going to bring him home. I think he's going to run it through. Emerson's going. We're going to bring it home. They're going to bring it home. Another one, 11-5. They're going to hold. Emerson's going. Emerson is taking it home, and that'll be 12-5. Should be 12-5. We wrap up the second inning of play. We bring it to 3. And the Water Depot, we're going to try to see what they can do back on the offensive side. You're watching Oxford Senior Ball.
I'm Naheem Hines, proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association. My mom has muscular dystrophy, and the MDA helps her and kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. And MDA funds over 150 care centers for kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related neuromuscular diseases. Learn more at mda.org today.
Back with you on Oxford Community Television Senior Ball on a Wednesday. We have got a doubleheader happening here right now, and we are covering the first game. That's a 7-inning, 7-7, and right now Oxford at the top of the third, lead it 12-5 right now. Once again, these games can be seen on Oxford Community Television on Spectrum Channel 191. Also, it can be seen on ATT Uverse, Roku, the Smart Stick, and if you are so desperate, go to YouTube and check us out there as well. Kind of letting the third base coach know where we're at so he knew how to watch. I was hitting two birds with one stone on that one. Doing my inner Jason Benetti. Number 4 comes to bat for, and that's the top of the order, Bill, who got the damage started. Beamed one right over to the middle part of first and second. That Bill didn't show up on the step today. Number 14 coming to bat, second batter in the lineup. Again, a lot of damage by this Water Depot department in the first inning, but Oxford came back and said, hey, no, not in our house. Number 14, Dennis. Dennis takes a strike from Smiley, who new pitcher at the deck. Both Urke and Smiley actually switch off pitching. Another strike, 2 strikes. He gets him on a ball there, 1-2. 2 down here at the beginning part of the third, and that's strike 3, I believe. I guess it wasn't strike 3. Big shot to the shortstop. It gets stopped, sort of. Taco on the dirt. Number 3 comes to bat, third batter in the lineup, Mark, who I believe was the beginning part of the problem with Oxford. Was able to knock one out to center field and bring a few runners in the first inning. Strike on Mark. Terenzi, the pitcher. Again, Urke and Terenzi switch back and forth. Ball 1-1 on the batter. Runner on first base. Oxford does lead this one, 12-5 right now. Big shot out to center. This could be, it drops. There, he's coming to third, and they're sending him home for a run. We're sending him home. That'll be 12-6, a 6 split. 12-6, a man up on second, 2 outs still. Still an overcast day, looking pretty good baseball or softball wise. Number 6 batting, and this is Joel. I think Joel had a big pop out to the center field earlier. And he sends one up topside. Will it get fielded? Ooh, no, it gets dropped, and we'll bring a man over to third, and he's going to stretch it to 2. And he'll make it to 2 without a hitch. Man on first, or man on second and third. 12-6 right now, the Water Depot. I'm going to just say Depot. It's a lot easier. The Depot. Who come to find out Donna knows some players on that team, too. Where do you work, Donna? Where did you work from? What was it? Oh, Chase? Oh, okay. I have my money over there. Oh, very nice. The one on Drainer Road? My parents' first house was the house across the street. And, it gets stopped here at second. We're going to get another run in, though, and that should be 7. It's 12-7 on the coverall out there by 2. Yeah, they had the house there at Drainer in 24. When we were there as a little people, there was more of a field. Yeah, but there was no gas station. 12-7 right now. And Bob gets a strike. Bob's got a runner for him, A-Bill, they call him. Is it 10? 10-7. 10-7. Okay, we got the score, Dan. 10-7, so a little bit closer. The Depot doing better. 10-8 now. We're getting it. It's 10-8. It could be 10-9 before the next. 10-8, man, on first and second, 2 outs. Charlie Batten, this is his second go-around. Big center field hit. That'll drop. This could even it up if they don't get the ball in time. 10-9, 10-10, and that'll be a tie ball game. Tie ball game right now, and we 2 outs still on a big drive out to center. Don is at bat. Strike on Don. Shot out to left field. This will bring them ahead by 1. It'll be 11-10. Let's go. 11-10. This is Kenny at the bat. Strike on Kenny, number 9. That gets by the shortstop.
Pick out a gap, Ronnie Z. Let's go, Ron.
11-10 right now. Strike on Ron. Pop up to center field. That'll get fielded. I'll tag up and bring it over to 3. And that'll be, should be 12 there, right? Two outs right now, and I believe it's 12-10. I do believe that's our score. Pop up, it'll go out of play, and that'll be foul. Big shot out. Will it stay fair? And it does not get caught. And that'll be that'll end the inning, and I do believe we have a score of 12-10 right now with the Water Depot leading it. We'll pick it up at the bottom of 3. Oxford will be back at the bat again. We're back in a moment. Back with you on Oxford Community Television. Oxford back at the helm here for a third inning of play, 12-10. The Depot dropped some drops in this faucet and was able to pick up some extra scores there. They went into that third inning, early part of 3, and they were, as I say, Oxford leading substantially. Sent right to the second baseman, delivered, and you couldn't have done that any better if you tried. That, of course, came from Dave Cunningham, better known as the one and only Silent Assassin. Silent Assassin just wrapped. Ron Mikowski on batting right now for Oxford. That is way out there, and I think it's going to be a homer here. Yep. Big hit out to the outfield. He got a triple on that one. Twelve to 10 right now. A chance for Oxford to go back up on the board. Chaos batting, or my nickname, Senor Smoke. The Chaos knocking some chaos into the foul territory. Somebody coming into the park who's going to snag a ball. Shot to third base. They will make the play at 1. Mikowski holds up on 3. Didn't know whether to go or not. A little bit of a standoff going there at 3, but he kept both runners on first and third. Terenzi has a foul ball there. Terenzi Smiley trying to do something here and get him back up on the board. Shot out to the shortstop. That'll be an out, and that will go for the double play. They don't get it. I do believe a run came in, though, so that would be 12 to 11. 12 to 11, so they're getting within range. Coming to bat. Stoop, Sam A., who we said getting ready to plan a big trip back home to Sicily, I guess. Sam says you got to go. And I go, well, I don't think I can, but I will. I can go to Lake Orion. Big shout out to center by Sam. Drops down, and that'll put a man on first and second. Taco coming to see what he can do to even it up. And once again, Taco told us before the game he's having a little bit of a slump. So he changed the hat for a bandana. So that was the change up. Hopefully it'll change his luck, he said. I wasn't going to question him. I just said, okay. This could be the lucky bandana. Then we'll have to name him Lucky B. Taco's coordinating the bandana with his socks, evidently. See, there's a way of doing it as long as you look good doing it. That's the thing, okay? Style counts for a lot. Big shot out at Lou. Could they get big run trying to get it? It drops down. That'll send a runner in, and that should be an even up the score at 12. And we'll get Taco gets a 1 to 2 and 3. Tie ball game. So the bandana seemed like it worked. Kraus, what was his name again? Huh? I didn't hear him. Oh, Rooster, I guess. I don't know. I hope you don't mind because that's what we're going to call him, Rooster. Rooster making the cluck out to the middle. That'll be 13 to 12. Taco is going to hold up. 13 to 12, 1 and 2. The runner's on first and third, and that should be 13 to 12. Two out, 13 to 12. Emerson. Oh, no, this is Terry Brew. Ooh, right to that'll end the inning, and score as we end 3. I do have it listed at 12 to 10. 12 to 10 at the end of 3. We pick it up at the beginning part of 4. Was it 13? 13 to 10. I need a score here, Dan. We'll pick it up at the 4th inning of play as the Water Depot will try to turn on the faucet. Back with you on OCTV at the top of the 4th inning of play in a 7-inning game. They play a doubleheader today, so it's 7 and 7. The Oxford team, the Health Quest 24th Street Tavern team, leading the one and only Douglas Water Depot right now, 13 to 10. Terenzi up on the circle. Smiley. Coming to bat for your Depot, bottom of the order, number 23, Aaron. Down by 3 right now. The Depot needs some scores. Strike on Aaron. Shot to third, and they'll go for the double. Oh, no, that's an overthrow. And we have a runner on first and third. 13-10 right now. Coming to bat, number 14, second in the lineup, Dennis. What? Oh, 13-12. When, find out. I mean, I don't have that. Tie game right there with that last run that came in 13-all. We're going to try to keep on top of this. I got to start drinking my Gatorade. I need to. Big shot out to left or right. That's going to maybe add some more to the board. So this is going to be 14. That's going to be 15 right there. 15. Okay, so Water Depot pulls ahead by 2. Yeah. (15 to 13), no out here in the fourth inning by the beginning part of the fourth. Big shot out to left field, and that'll bring a runner around. They're going to hold him up.
All right, Johnny. You got a hold, Johnny. Go, Johnny Mahan.
14 to 13, they lead it by 1. Do they? Is it 15 now? Oh, I got to stop. I am not getting the score today, evidently. We're going to try to do good in the last 3 innings, see what we can do. I believe it's 14 to 13, but we think there's 15 to 13. There we go, 15-13. My Donna, I'm going to just give her the microphone. Donna's got a better score than I do. 15 to 13. Big shot out. That'll get fielded. They'll tag up, and this will be 16 to 13. 1 out. 16 to 13, 1 out here in the early part of 4. Shot to the shortstop, and that'll go past him. That'll get a man to first and second. (16 to 13). I'm holding it there right now. Big swat out to right field. They're going to send him home, and this will be 17 to 13. One more score in. That'll actually end the first part of 4. Sun trying to make an appearance here right now as he look over to the west. You can see a clear sky starting to develop. Huh? One in will end the inning for the Depot there. Again, at 17-13 right now. The run that'll stop it is on 3 right now. Big shot to, there we go. Tag up, and this should, there you go. 1, 2, 3. They get 17-13. Oxford will come to bat. It'll be the bottom of 4, and yes, they do have some more work to do. We're back in a moment. Back with you on Oxford Community Television, and yes, I do have the score. Donna's been helping me along, 17-13, and we're back to the bottom of 4. Big shot out by Koala. Oh, that almost got fielded. It hit the mitt but dropped, and that'll get Kowalski up to first base. Koala making the trip. Koala gets a runner. Number 14 at bat right now for your Oxford team. And again, he is Kadich. Senior, we call him. I'm not quite sure why, but Senior Kadich. Kadich, let's go with the bat there. 17-13 right now, and the Depot has got the lead on this one. Pop-up infield, pop-up. Will they be able to field it? It drops. That'll get a person to first and second. They'll hold them on 2. Emerson making sure he knew where everything was before he got over to 2. And he saw that it wasn't going to be fielded, and he brought it over to 2. So 1 and 2. Coming to bat, the big guy himself, Mr. Erkey, better known as True Story. True Story gets a strike. Shot to the pitcher. He'll go to 3 for 1 out, and it'll be 2 outs now at the bottom of 4. Wait, didn't he catch it? Okay. 1 out. I normally do this much better than I am today. She's my statistician today. 1 out, and the Godfather batting. Did Emerson come in? Oh, they got him on 3. Okay. Godfather pops one out to the left. He was able to field it. That'll be 2 outs now, and still 17-13 in the 4th inning of play. Defoe, better known as Oppo. Oppo going to see what he can do to get maybe another run in, maybe 2. Shot shoots it up to the second baseman. He throws it over to 2. That'll end it right there. No score picked up by Oxford. Score right now 17-13 as we go to 5 in a 7-inning game. The first part of this one. The Depot is leading it. We'll be back in a moment. Stay there. Okay, we get to the fifth inning of play right now, and the score is 17-13. The Water Depot, the Douglas Water Depot, taking some command on this one. Number 9 at the bat for the Depot, and that, of course, is Kenny. Big guy Erke drops a strike right in on him just to let him know he's boss. Big shot out by Kenny, and that will get fielded, and that'll be out.
Walk it off, Rick. Walk it off.
Rick having a little bit of a problem. It could be his hamstring. Huh? Ronnie batting number 25. He gets a ball from Erke. That'll be another ball. 2-0. Kenny pop fly to the earlier batter. Pop fly twice to the left field and was fielded pretty equally on both occasions. It's 2-1 on the batter right now. Now it's a 3-1. Erke's going to get him up to full count and then drop him a fastball in. Shot out to the shortstop. It'll get stopped, and Taco's on the ground again. Taco doesn't just like to catch him. He likes to roll and catch. Taco is doing some barrel rolls out there by 2. Yeah, he did. And that'll be 2 outs and a man still up on first, 17-13 still.
Lori working? Lori working?
Last thing I knew, she was still in bed. That was at 7:30.
Oh, good grief.
She told me to let her know when I was leaving.
And did you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Shot out to the third base. He's going to throw it for the. Not in time, but we ended up having a man on first and second. Two outs right now, and of course the Depot leads it still by 4. Strike on the batter, number 23, and that, of course, you know as Aaron, bottom of the order. 1-1. That'll load him up. And they're going to send him home. They're going to bases loaded. 17-13 still. Ooh, there's a dead ball there. What score you got? I don't think they scored. This time, once, yes. I got the accountant from Chase over here. You were an accountant, weren't you? Donna, you were an accountant? I knew it. Knew she was an accountant at Chase. She's been keeping score for me. Yeah. That's when no, not that long ago. I'm 60. I'm going to be 65. Big shout out to left field, and that'll foul. I'm going to be 65 in August. I'm going to be 65 in August. Oh, okay. Yeah, good. Yep. 2 down, 17-13 still, and the Depot is trying to see what they can get going. There's 2 outs at the. I believe we're at the beginning part of 5 here. And that'll go out to left field, and that'll bring another run in. There's a run for you. There's 2 runs coming in. This will bring it to this will bring it to actually 19-13. (19-13) right now. 2 outs right now. At the top of the 5th. The 6th inning stretch is coming up. Strike on the batter, and that, of course, is number 14. You know him, and I know him. Number 14 is Dennis. Big shot out to the center field, and they're going to hold him up. Bases loaded, 19-13 right now. 19-13, a bases loaded situation. Number 3 coming to the bat, and that, of course, is Mike or Max? Mark. Line drive. This will bring a run in, another run. There's 20, 21. They're waving him home. 22. We end the top of the 5th inning of play at 22-13. Though Oxford's coming to bat at the bottom of 5. Yes, I'll say they got some work ahead of them. We're back in a moment. Oxford softball.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Bottom of 5, and Oxford comes in with a little work to do. 22-13 right now, and we'll see who's coming to bat. You know him, yep. He's the second batter, I believe, in the lineup. It's Mark Emerson, better known as the Quiet Storm. Mark Emerson, Quiet Storm, ready to do some damage. That goes to third for the out. That'll be one out already.
That's a good one, Aaron.
Dave Cunningham batting number 2 right now, and that, of course, you know him as the Silent Assassin. Dave Cunningham sends it right up the line. That should stay fair, and I believe it does. Dave will get a base hit up right. He lined that right up the baseline, too. Ron Mikowski ready to pop one out there to see what he can do. Shoots a right pass up to the left field on a grounder, and that'll get him up to first. That'll be first and second we have covered. 22-13 right now as Oxford's going to try to get some scores on the board. First and second, one out in the inning so far. Chavez up, and yes, you know him, and I know him. We call him Chaos. Last year I was calling him Senior SWAT. Big shot, and that falls foul. Out to left field, and that gets grabbed, and Cunningham did tag up, but he's deciding to stay on 2. 2 down right now, still 22-13 in the 5th inning here. 2 outs coming to bat. Smiley himself to Renzi, who's been up on the circle. Two balls on Terenzi. Two and one. That'll bring you to 2 outs, or the end of that's 3. Score didn't change. 22-13 as we get to 6 in a 7-inning contest. We'll be right back. Stay there. We pick it up in 7. And we're back with you. Top of the 6th inning of play right now, 22-13, and the Depot has dropped some water on the business. So we're going to have to see what the Oxford team can do. Again, Douglas Water Depot playing today, your 24th Street Tavern Health Quest team. Definitely, again, a back-and-forth contest so far today. I talked to Dan Garr the other day. He's the owner of the Health Quest, and said he was pretty happy with what was going on. He brought his little Mustang over. We're taking a look at that. Dan Garr doing a lot of community service for the Oxford high school teams, and he also sponsors this team, part of Health Quest here in Oxford. Joel Benton right now, this is the top of 6. 22-13 right now. Shot up to center field, and that'll be a base hit for him. Batting number 11 right now, this is John. Big shot out to right field, and that'll get a man over to 2-1. Batting number 7, it is Bob with a pinch runner. He's going to take it home, and they'll let him do it. 23-13, 10-point deficit there. No outs in the inning. 23-13, and again, Oxford's going to have to play a little catch-up in the next one. Big shot out to right field, big high ball, and that will get knocked down. Everybody tags up. They're going to they'll get to 2 and 3. Yeah, he's got a pinch runner. Big shot out to left field, or I should say center, and Emerson fields it. He does tag up, and it'll bring him in for 24. 24-13 with 2. 1. 2, it is 2, okay. 24-13, 2 outs at the top of 6. That drops in. They're going to send him home for 25.
You don't want him to get hurt?
Two out, 25-13 at the top of the 6th inning of play. Strike on the batter, number 25, Ron. That'll be a dead ball right to the screen. Strike 2. Big shot out to left field. And that'll be fielded for 1-2-3. They do put a little damage on them at 25-13. We pick it up in the bottom of 6, and we'll say Oxford needs to get some bats. We're back in a moment.
Just think, what if we didn't have local TV and radio? Where would I go for local sports, local politics, a mayor, city council, stuff that affects me every day? How about health? Who's covering things that endanger my family? I need to know now, as it happens, from sources I trust, people in my community. No agenda, no bias like you find on cable and social media, just facts. For news I can trust, I stay local. Support your local station. Text TV to 52886 today.
Bottom of 6 right now, 25-13, and Oxford will come to see what they can do offensively. They play 7 innings in the first and 7 innings in the second game. We covered the first, and again, it's a doubleheader for the senior softball. If you want to catch it live, come on out to Seymour Lake Park on Mondays or even Wednesdays. You can check out the Parks and Rec website and find out when their schedule is. But they also have the young ladies, 14, 12, 10, 12, and 14-year-olds softball in the evenings out here. I believe those might be Tuesday night. Okay, the bottom part of 6 right now, it's 25-13, and Stoop is up at the bat. And that'll be a strike. Strike 2. That'll go right to the pitcher. He'll rifle it over to 1, and that'll be an out. Taco batting again, and we'll see what he can do offensively. We got a man. Nope, nobody on base right now. Bottom of 6, and they are down by a good 12, 25-13. Strike on Taco. Big shot out to third base. He'll rifle it over to 1, and I believe he got him. Two down here in the bottom of 6. Still 25-13. Kraus, better known as the Roosters, up right now. Shot one out to left field, and that'll be all the way around. This may take him to 2. Terry Brow, better known as the Bro. That'll be a strike. Another strike on him. He's ahead on the count on this one, the pitcher. Shoots it up to the third baseline, and no good as everybody moves up 1, and you have a man on first and second. Koala back up at it. Man on first and second. They need 12 to tie it. One more inning of play here, and then they'll take a little bit of a rest break and then play the second contest. 1-1 on the batter. Strike two, 1-2. Matt Spring behind the dish, helping out with keeping everything legal. 2-2. 3-1. Shot to the pitcher, and that'll be the third out, and we'll pick it up in 7. 1 inning of play. The score holds at 25-13. Oxford will have some work to do when they get back up the bat. We're back in a moment. You're watching Senior Ball. Top of the 7th inning, they play 7, then they'll do another 7 after this, and, well, there you go. The depot puts them hurt already on them. 25-13, a shot out to center field, gets a man up to first. Oh, again, they do play Mondays and Wednesdays out here, and the other day they started a bit early. It was like 95 out, and they got the game at 9 a.m. in the morning just to make sure things were cool, but right now, pretty pleasant day if the weather holds out. They got another game right after this. Again, we only cover the one, and hopefully you're enjoying that, watching it here on OCTV. Number 39 coming to bat, and that'll be, of course, his name is Les. Les is more. Shot out to the shortstop. He'll rifle it over to 2. He got that. Won't make it for the first double play, but we have an out there. Great play sent by the shortstop over to second base. He got it over to him in time. Bottom of the order right now, Aaron comes up. Big shot out to right field. That'll get snagged, and that'll be 2 outs. Top of the batting order once again, number 4 comes to it, and his name is Bill. Three and one pitch right now. They're three-two full count on the batter now. And they're going to roll him around. This could be strike on Dennis, number 14, second in the order. 1-1. Big shot out. Emerson fields it. That should wrap up that inning. We go to the bottom of 7. Oxford's got some work ahead of them. Score right now, 25-13. They play to 7, and they all have another 7 to go after that. But you're watching Oxford softball right here on Oxford Community Television. Back with you at the bottom of 7, and again, this will be the do-all for Oxford. They have to do a lot to get caught up. They're 12 down, 25-13. 12 points will tie it, 13 will win it, and they've got to do it here. Pop up, and it goes foul for your batter number 14, and of course that's Kadich, better known as Senor Kadich. Big shot out to left field, and that will fall late. That'll get him maybe over to 2. He might stretch it to 2. Rich got it all the way over to 2, which is good for Oxford. Erke back batting again, of course, better known as the True Story. Big shot out to the left field, and it gets snagged on the running, diving catch. And just in time, Kadich gets back, but that was a diving catch out there. Caught that on the run. The Godfather coming up to see what he can do. Got to hand it to that the Depot player. Big bean out to center field. They're going to roll him in. They need points. Kadich is rolling down, and we'll get another run in, and that, of course, will bring us 25-14. 25-14. Everyone is a little bit closer to 25. One out, though, and again, they'll play another 7 after they take a slight break. Everybody will grab some lunch. Big shot out to center, and that'll bring them another man to first base and second. So there you go. The beginning of the rally starts. Rally caps are up. One down, Mr. Emerson is going to see what he can do, better known as the quiet storm before the storm. Cunningham lines up on deck as the silent assassin will do what he has to do. Pop up in the field. This could be in bobbled, and that'll get a full. That should be safe because he dropped the ball, so there's bases loaded right there on a few missed bobbles out there, and that looked like they were going to have him. They got you? So I guess that's 2 outs. The Godfather keeping it all nice and real and honest. Thank you, Godfather. So the silent assassin needs to put some damage. That'll be ball 1, ball 2. Man on first and second. 2 outs and 7 here. Strike 1, 2 and 1. Dave Cunningham lays one out to the right field, and will that be foul? That was foul. Yikes. It had the power, it just didn't have the will to go on the other side of the foul line. The silent assassin was about to put his period at the end of the sentence on that one. One and 2 on the silent assassin. 2 outs here. Shot to second base, and he'll tag up. That'll wrap this contest up. And again, your Douglas Water Depot beating Oxford's Health Quest and 24th Street Tavern. The final score there, 25-13. They have another one in front of this, so they'll take a slight break. Again, you're watching Oxford Softball on Oxford Community Television. Again, we hope you have a good time watching these sporting programs. Make sure to contact our office at 248-628-9658. I got to thank my friend over to the right here, Donna over here, if we can get her on camera. She was my statistician today, helping me out. She's better known as the accountant. For Dan Weiss, for Donna, for the Oxford team, for the Depot team, Jimmy saying the final score 25-13. We're back next time on Oxford Community Television.